Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. We have already started here. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. Wan-Bissaka. Lovely bit of skill. Anthony. Now this could be a chance. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Bruno Fernandes! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, it's played into the area. Moved forward and quickly so. No goals as yet. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he's forced to go back. Played out wide into space. McTominay. And here's Martial. Played out towards the right wing. Skims one in. Martial! And that has been cleared. It's come backwards here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Now who's going to be first to this? Brewster. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hit into the middle. And he's heaved it away. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back underway here.
Manchester United.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, they could break here. It's a good ball and he could be in. Wan-Bissaka. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, he's been a real pest on that flank, Peter, but I think life is about to get tougher.
And that is played back to front. Varane gets across to intercept that. Played back into the centre. Moved on forwards. The pass has gone astray. Forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. And that's aimed into the middle. Burger. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Sends it forward. Oh, good ball. Now it's Greenwood! And the keeper passes the test.
Greenwood simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And it's been given away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's gone direct here. Van der Beek. Now it's Sancho. Great hit! So that's it. It is all over. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Van der Beek's cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Exciting looking ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Bowen, defenders on the back foot. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. Aguirre plays it forward. And it's played forward. He's had a shot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Lucas Paqueta. Out towards the flank. Very nicely done. Swings in across. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Manchester United can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Oh, the clearance is short. Souček has a go! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Shaw can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Manchester United head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Well, the action has already resumed here. So, deadlock still as the second half begins. That's good running with the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved forward and quickly so. And the danger is cut out. Van der Beek, played out wide into space. And he's there to clear it. And that's put paid to a promising move. And the pass is intercepted. Johnny Evans. Up towards the front line. Souček, looking for the runner. Good read, needed to be. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Ward-Prowse. Lucas Paqueta! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Williams. That's really well controlled. No, he's not getting his way this time.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Lovely ball into space. And that will be the final act. Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside are very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Diogo Dalot has got himself a free kick. Willian. And it's played forward. Willian. Here comes the cross. Johnny Evans gets rid without sophistication. And it's Willian. Has a shot! That's a fine save!
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Shaw. Played towards the front line. Moved on forwards. Raul. James. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Tries the great leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Manchester United can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Raul. James. Raul.
It's looking pretty clear now, Peter, that the wide players have been told to get the balls in much earlier here.
Yeah, Jim, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, crosses that are not carefully selected, but they are very effective.
And there's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
And they're quick to get it back. Reed. Good spot, he's seen the run. James. Very nicely done. Now it's James. And that's a throw-in. Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Can he latch on to this? Oh, well played, well played. Cedric Suarez goes short. Great defending, strong and determined. Manchester United can start a counter here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Forwards and with intent. It's a good ball and he could be in. James. Oh, that's neat. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Suarez. Long ball out to the right.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that is out of play.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Out towards the flank. Williams cross. Tries to get it clear. Eriksson gets... And that's that. Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. We have already started here. Takes on his marker. It's a good run down the right. Too much on that, it's gone out.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Forwards and with intent.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
That's really well controlled. Van der Beek. Bruno Fernandes, out to the right, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Van der Beek, it's run loose here. Stands up to him well and emerges with the ball. Rashford. Nice control. Rashford with the cross. Defending of the there's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How's your attack on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
Manchester United head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Bruno Fernandes. Moved forward and quickly so. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's having a go. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. He's had a hit! And it's in!
They'll kick themselves if that doesn't turn out to be the clincher. What a time to score. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
A breakthrough goal, as you may have predicted, but not at the end most of us anticipated.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Rashford, and here's Martial. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And time is up. Well, hello and welcome along to everyone who's joining us for our live broadcast today. We are full steam ahead for this from the gantry, but we have to report to you first up that the match itself, whilst not jeopardised by the weather, certainly may have its dynamic affected by this torrential stair-rod rain which is upon us and which has appeared almost from nowhere in the hour or so up to kick-off. It could prove a considerable test for the officials and certainly for the players. We do have our fingers crossed that it won't affect the game itself, but I tell you what, this could be a bit different. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy Martial is a bit of an enigma, really, with managers unable to decide exactly where his best position is. He himself has made it clear of his desire to play as a number 9 through the middle, but his stats seem to look better when he plays on the left-hand side. No doubt about his massive talent, but there is about his focus.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Now it's Sancho. Very nicely done. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Mepham gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
In again.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Brooks.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Van der Beek. Oh, good ball. Danger averted for now. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick.
Manchester United making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. Sancho, he's left his man. Gets good distance on it. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
That pass has been well intercepted. That's been cut out, well played. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Maguire is there, and he can get that clear. So not long left in this now. Manchester United are on the cusp of their 5th clean sheet on the bounce.
And it's a great watch. There's an art to good defence too, and if they can continue on this run, it starts to turn into something really, really impressive.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That's good defending, very good defending. And the counter is on. Played out wide into space. He is... Can he put it away? And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. And indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he just whacks it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Partey.
Arsenal really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engage.
It's Gabriel Jesus! Shaw gets it away. Now it's Anthony. Anthony. Ericsson, played out to the left flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gabriel Jesus.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And the danger is cut out. Zinchenko. Opts for safety. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Some good work on the right flank here. Now this is a decent position. Here it is, crossed in. And there is the half-time whistle. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a...
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Manchester United, pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
Arsenal, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
Can he finish? And he's there to make a great save.
Martinelli sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
They've played it short. Jorginho. Zinchenko. And here's Jorginho. Zinchenko. Swung over into the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And that has been clubbed away. Martinelli. Played into the box. Tries to get it clear. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Partey. And he'll shoot here. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Partey simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Eriksson gets rid without sophistication. And it's lofted through here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rashford finds himself offside. Now it's Rashford. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. They've managed to get it away. Gabriel Jesus into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro, and I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who always goes about his business with conviction and authority, and a proper leader.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Shifted upfield. Casemiro gets across to intercept that. Van der Beek. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lovely bit of skill. Brownhill. He's going for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away. That's a good run down the left. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Cork. That's a stern challenge, he will go no further. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van der Beek. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Already up and running for the second half. No score in the first half, who's ready to go for it now? Turns and goes back. Oh, they can break here. Oh, and he's broken the line here. It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Shaw. Drives it in. Danger averted for now. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Casemiro. Brownhill. Knocks it out wide. Cross goes in there. And the keeper's in command. And he's forced to go back. Rafael Varane. Diogo Dalot.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tries to dink it through.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now it's Anthony.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The build-up has been a little slower than usual, perhaps a few traffic issues along the way that we haven't been made aware of, but we're glad to confirm that there is no longer any further problem. The crowd have come well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two, and the noise generated, as well as the appetite for this game, is absolutely at peak. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Manchester United have yet to score a goal, but also they've yet to concede. It's a sort of ongoing stalemate.
Well, there's already a pressure on them to show a more adventurous streak, and yeah, it's great to see them giving nothing away, but clean sheets aren't enough without goals at the other end. That's the very necessary next step. Look, movement creates more...
Great leap! They've scored! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
James. Here's the delivery. And here comes the corner. They've played it short, and it's Chilwell. Hurls himself at it! And the defence can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Thiago Silva can get it clear. Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of...
And he's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Sends it forward. Now it's Anthony. Showing good feet. Mount. Bruno Fernandes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Played out to the left flank. Oh, this is a great position. Spread out to the left. Backward it goes. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Lindelof. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
And that's been drilled in.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Danger averted for now. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that's that. Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. We have already started here. Eriksson.
Well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
Spread out to the left. Anthony plays the return pass. Lindelof.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Out to the left it goes. And here's Rashford. Oh, he's picked out the runner. And he's there to clear it. And here's Eriksson. Now it's Rashford. Rashford has got himself a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Eriksson plays it short. Bruno Fernandes. And now they can spring out of defence. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And here's Martial. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Anthony. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Watkins really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rolled forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. McGinn. And it's played forward. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the finish! He's delivered all right!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Manchester United don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Over to the left.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Opts for safety. Lindelof. Your impression so far, Jim?
Manchester United are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And it's Rashford.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And here's Rashford. Now the finish! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Time for a change in personnel. Hit into the middle. Wan-Bissaka gets rid without sophistication. And it's Rashford. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Manchester United might just end up kicking themselves after that. If they're lucky enough to get another, it has to count.
Anthony. Out to the right. That's good play.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There's the hit!
Oh, that little shimmy had intelligence written all over it. So switched on.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Bruno Fernandes.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that will be the final act. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions utopian, the sun is high in the sky, it's a truly beautiful afternoon, and the crowd reflect that. Their faces hopeful, their smiles beaming, levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a very special occasion indeed. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The action has already started. Sancho. Shaw. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Shaw made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Great run on the overlap here. What a throw in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cork. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's played forward. Spread out to the left. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Goodmanson. And here's the chance to counter. McTominay. Oh, they could break here. Goodmanson. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Goodmanson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Driven forward. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Has a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Time for a change in personnel. McTominay is there and he can get that clear. Very nicely done. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, super ball. Just eases him off the ball. Eriksson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Played into the middle. Danger averted for now. And it's Rashford. No, he's taken off it, that's really well played. Gets away from his opponents. Goodmanson has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
McTominay shifted upfield. That's been cut out, well played. Goodmanson. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.